we're heading to Kings Park, a quaint small town on the north shore of Long Island. But like every town, it has its secrets.
In operation from 1885 to 1996, the Kings Parks Psychiatric Center was comprised of over 100 buildings and spanned upwards of 600 acres. Referred to locally as the Psych Center, this locale is home to nothing more than a shroud of mystery and condemnation. As I walk the grounds, I can't help but get the urge to dig deeper and investigate.
So we're here at the Kings Parks Psychiatric Center, and behind me is Building 93. This was the main housing building for all the patients. It's pretty big and menacing. I cannot believe we're coming back here tonight. Oh, man.
Here among the decrepit, this place holds its weight in creepiness, even in the daytime. And yet, from building to building, I see what draws us in.
The fact that it was a hospital, a psychiatric hospital, and I do believe that people have that paranormal feel to it, that scary feel, that mystery that they want to explore and experience. And for me, it's more, I love the darkness of it. It's like creepy, you look and you think for a moment, all right, who's there?
Yeah.
You know, even if the wind blows or a door creaks, it still catches your attention, and that's what I love about it, because it just grabs you.
Awesome. Now, Amanda, you said this is your first time at Kings Park. What is your initial feeling when you hear? Are you spooked out a little bit?
I got a little spooked out when we were doing a photo shoot in the vaults.
Okay.
We actually forgot our flashlight, so it was pitch dark, and we were in there.
Yeah.
I just heard like little drips and stuff like that, but you know, nothing out of the ordinary.
Do you see yourself coming back here to do more?
Definitely. I love the creepy and the uncanny. I love the sense that knowing so many people were here and now there's no one here.
Yeah.
And I just feel like kind of connected with them on a certain level.
That sentiment of connection is easily identifiable as we make our way through endless rooms and halls that were once home to over 9,000 patients. I'm confident that if the paranormal does exist around us, it abides in places like this. No doubt about it. As far as claims of the supernatural go, people have reported hearing unexplained sounds, disembodied screaming, and moaning voices. Some have even said they've witnessed white apparitions while at the center. Just try to imagine day-to-day life during its years of operation. The serene environment overlooking water views. Countless wards filled with the docile and the violent. The more uncontrollable taken away to be lobotomized. Even now, surrounded by the relics of the past, that human element remains intact, and I can't seem to shake that unnerving feeling as I prepare for the night. As a skeptic, you should know that my feelings aren't induced by that of the supernatural. Oddly enough, I do get the sense that we're being watched. The intuition wasn't wrong. We got a chance to catch up with some more visitors.
It's cool that there's a lot inside to take pictures of, and like we went in the one building and there's books and everything all over it. It's really cool to look and like read. And yeah, there's a lot to figure out. It's cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
My dad was actually an intern here. He used to treat patients after they got lobotomies. He told me he still has nightmares about it.
Do you guys believe in the paranormal?
Kind of.
Enough.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Have you ever had any kind of experiences yourselves?
My friend who I work with came here and she had her phone on recording, and she was in 93 and she heard someone yell help. She called me and I couldn't hear her. I heard the help. And it's all on recording. But I've never like physically been here and had anything crazy happen.
I try to imagine what our time here will be like under the pitch black of night. To be honest, it's certainly not hard to imagine.
So we finally got to check this place out during the day, and man, is it awesome. I cannot wait to come back here at night. I gotta shave.
As soon as we arrived at night, we decided to jump right in. Our first guest, my buddy John, met up with us at the site.
I have a buddy who came out here and said he heard like children laughing. And, you know, I mean, if I hear children laughing, we're gonna have an accident.
I know one thing that I think is kind of eerie.
What's that?
I'm curious about is how there's underground tunnels.
The underground tunnels are freaky. You don't know what's under us right now.
Oh, well, yeah, exactly.
Let's see if we hear anything. Let's shut the light. Let's see. These crickets. How are you doing there, Anthony? You okay?
Terrified.
It's very dark. There are no lights whatsoever. Kind of spooky. I keep checking behind me. I'm thinking of all those horror movies I've watched. Only for like some demon child to come running at me. You alright, John?
I'm good.
You believe in this stuff, so look at that. Look at that. Can you imagine the stuff that must have happened in these buildings? Nurse? Good? Oh, something happened. I want to hear something. Come around any sounds or anything yet.
What you are about to see is real, and may be disturbing for some. Viewer discretion is advised.
We got a building here. We got something here. What is this? Whoa! Shit! That's okay, man.
No problem.
It's alright. Turn the camera so we can see. Turn your light, man. See that? I'm out. I'm out. Nope. Is that a homeless man? That's nothing wrong with that. But yo, man, pick up that spot. Holy. Turn your camera. Turn your light on. Turn your light on over there. Shit, is that a light? There's a light coming towards us. Oh my.
Relax.
What the fuck was it? Wait, were they having sexual intercourse? Were there more than one person?
Wait. How'd that feel?
That scared the shit out of me, man. He ran out of nowhere. He could have been quiet and just hung out. You wouldn't even see him. He was like, sorry. He came forward like, what? I'm knocking you out, man. I got a heavy ass light here. Alright, that's some entertaining TV there for you guys. Don't say we don't deliver.
The adrenaline pumping through our veins was enough to put the investigation on hold. This is our story when we returned a few nights later, fully composed and ready for anything.
Alright, so we're here for night 2 at Kings Parks Psychiatric Center, and we're here with our special guest, Dave Vanderwerf. So Dave, you've never been here before, right?
First time.
Alright, so this is the warehouse we were in during the day. So we're here at night now, we're gonna check it out. See if we see anything, feel anything. Did you see or feel or hear anything?
We asked Dave if he considered himself a believer in the paranormal.
Well, I believe that there's certainly something going on, but I also believe that it's a multitude of things. Every person on the planet, they've had some sort of paranormal experience in one way or another. So I do have a couple ideas at what it could be, but so yes, I guess I do.
And of course, Everyday Geek Dave is a skeptic.
Skeptic, yes. I need to see it to believe it. So, you guys wanna try walking down here?
Let's go. Yeah, I know, I see that.
Alright, so we're gonna just hang out a little bit in quiet, see if we hear anything, see anything. I think I'm gonna cut my light too.
Yeah, that's some kind of reflection in there. Oh yeah. I can see someone coming in here and being spooked by that.
I don't really feel anything at all or see anything. This looks like a warehouse place. Maybe that's the office. These were the receiving bay.
Yeah.
So,
They definitely look like food was in these because they have like those.
Probably over here.
They have those big. Whatever those things are, plastic. The other night we were here, we were outdoors, and that had a special creep factor just from that medicine building 93 that you see from everywhere around this location. But being indoors at night adds that little creep factor because it's so dark, dingy, smelly. You don't know what's around each corner. And I'm not, even outside of the whole paranormal, you don't know what other people are here with you. And that's what always scares me the most, are people.
Ooh, we got something on,
What?
we got something on video.
You saw something?
Oh yeah.
What did you say? You just trying to freak me out. Just being here, I would love to have been here when it was alive, active community. Like, I would love to see how it worked.
Yeah.
It just makes me curious when I see everything.
Yeah, I mean, it was a vibrant community as far as I understand, you know.
Yeah.
And it was at the time cutting edge technology for taking care of mental patients at that time. You know, people that are having some difficulties. And I know that there's dozens and dozens of buildings from, you know, that it was originally.
It's a large
property.
area. But all right, so we'll keep on our trek and see if we come across anything
It still doesn't mean that something's not sticking around. Some sort of energy is hanging on to this place for some reason.
Yeah, no, definitely. Oh, let's see what we can, let's mosey on, see what we can find. Thought we heard something over there. Probably just a rodent running through the woods. But we all stopped and like looked. That was legit.
It sounded like a wood hitting wood.
Yeah. But we all stopped and looked. We all stopped and like, we all heard that, right?
Yeah. And even now, I definitely hear the voices of people, other people here.
There's somebody in that direction. Crazy looking because was that kind of medicine? But how did we were gonna drive around? Well, the other side there's actual roads you can drive through. But I didn't really like the parking because it kind of left me wide open.
Doesn't it look like the bottom pane has a light source, but I think it's just a reflection of the gray sky, you know, so like those things can really lead you to think about stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like the same kind of vibes I was getting even in the first location indoors, just seeing like the reflections everywhere.
Yeah, there was windows on both sides of the building.
Yeah. Then you have all the broken glass everywhere.
Broken glass everywhere.
You get one shine a different way, you start to get a little freaked out.
It's a big building.
Yeah, as you can tell, Anthony's gonna shut the light off so you guys can get a silhouette of Building 93. It is a big, scary building.
There it is. Look at that. It's just looming.
That is the building that you literally see from every point in this property. Hello. No surprises. Hello. Make sure you have your trusty flashlight. All right, so that's gonna be a wrap for night 2, Kings Park. Hopefully you guys liked it. You have fun with us, Dave?
Yeah.
Come back for some more?
I can't wait to do more stuff with Everyday Geek.
There you go. All right, guys.